Hello and welcome back to Justice for Jean Alesi 2 in Formula 197, and round 4 brings us to the Autodromo Imola, the home of the San Marino Grand Prix from 1981 till 2006, and also hosted the Italian Grand Prix in 1980. That was its first appearance in Formula 1, and currently the home of the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. I do really like this circuit, but sadly I don't think it works with F1 anymore. I think the cars these days are too big and too fast. It just doesn't work at this circuit anymore. Like, it's probably still a great circuit for junior formulas or GT racing, but yeah, sadly not modern F1. The event that we are replaying, the 1997 San Marino Grand Prix, would in fact be Gerhard Berger's 200th Grand Prix start. Fun fact. In real life, it was a 4th consecutive pole position for Jacques Villeneuve in 1997. It was Williams' 3rd front row lockout of the season, their 2nd in a row. Michael Schumacher can only manage 3rd. Panis continued his fine form with a very admirable 4th, while Jordan also looked strong, their drivers 5th and 6th. Despite looking pretty quick in practice, Benetton again seemed to struggle. Berger was 11th, Alesi was 14th, while Shinji Nakano did an excellent job of making Panis' result look even better by only managing to get his Prost to 18th on the grid. Last time out as Panis, we actually managed to match Panis' real-life qualifying and get 4th. That's going to be my target today, because I would like to qualify better than Alesi's real 14th. And obviously I kind of want to improve after, some people in the comments very kindly said that they too struggled on that track in this game. I think it is very tough, but I also think I didn't help by driving particularly so I at least want to make sure that I do well today. If I could bag another 4th place like we did last year, I would be very happy indeed. Oh, it's finally happened. So this changes everything. It is our first competitive session in the wet, which means I'm going to have to immediately waste my first lap to go and put monsoon tyres on. Ooh. Okay. Well, this should be interesting. The first opportunity we have to see how we fare against the F197 AI in wet conditions, and it was a solid start.
Superb! I think we'll see him in pole position for tomorrow's race.
Yeah, but how much of the time's going to come down? And Schumacher brought those times down to go on provisional pole, but fortunately I was able to find some more time as well.
I think we'll see him in pole position for tomorrow's race.
And I wasn't done there. Just one lap later, the improvements continued in a big way.
That has surely put him on pole.
You said that before, Murray, and I got beaten. I have no idea how well I'm doing. It's quite annoying. For the first time, the real-life pole and the Olivier Panis pole, they're completely irrelevant to us, as they were both set in the dry. This is our best time in the wet, lap number 8. So head down the start-finish straight. In the dry, you get all the way up to 6th gear here, but there is a reduced pace, obviously, in the wet. Through Trigado, down to 1st, and then power up through Tamburello, and then slowly up through the gears. Now, as we head through Villeneuve, notice a lot of difference in the way it handles this time compared to the original F1 game. In the original, it almost drove the same in the dry as in the wet. The only difference is if you touch the curbs, it was spin central. Here, there does feel like a difference. Yes, the curbs are still dangerous, but it feels like there is actually a difference in driving styles in the wet compared to the dry. So another nice improvement on 97 over the original. Anyway, we head through Acqua Minerale. You want to go gradually down through the gears here so you don't completely nerf all your speed. You want to carry it through, power down up to Varianti Alta, the chicane, which was a lifesaver for us last season. Here I get right over the curbs to carry the speed through. Again, dangerous in the wet, so I have to catch a slide, but hold it and power down towards the 2 Rivazzas. Really struggle with this one, so it's definitely going down to 1st gear, but I just seem to scrub off all my speed in the first Ravazza and then spend the second Ravazza building it back up again. Anyway, we're still on for an improvement as we head towards the very final chicane, Variante Bassa, as we saw in the original Formula 1 game. This can be a killer if you get on the curbs here. But through safely towards the line. Oh. Now I have no way of knowing if the times are going to come down ridiculously. So it may be a risk, but for these final few laps, I am considering putting on dry tyres and seeing how quick I can go. The thing is, I think I'd rather be on... Ooh. Christ. I think I would rather be on dry tyres in the wet tyres in the dry. Because everyone's going to be at reduced pace in the wet anyway, so if I can just drive cautiously on dry tyres in the wet, as Alesi was pretty good at in his day, I think that's the safer risk. Let's see how the dry tyres do.
It's looking a bit slippery out there. Do you want to come in for wet tyres?
On this occasion, Jeff, that's a fair question, but no. Actually, no. Oh, okay, immediately that's... Oh dear, oh dear, oh no. It's... yeah, that's a no. I think that's probably a no. I also have no idea how good this setup's going to be for the dry. It's clearly working in the wet. Okay. So immediately, that's not an option. I just have to pick one and hope it works.
We've got wet tyres waiting for you when you think it's wet enough out there.
I feel like you're taking the piss, Jeff, and I don't appreciate it. God, this could literally decide the result. If this is the wrong decision, I'm going to go with slicks. If it is the wrong decision, I just need to not get angry about it. Haha, it's fine. Yeah, I don't believe it either. Okay, so I averted my eyes over the interim screen that shows you the results. So, is it pole? Yes, it is, and it is a comprehensive pole as well, by 5 seconds. Who's the Reagan master now, Michael? On pole, Nakano in 6th. Insane. So we have a proper mixed up grid. Villeneuve down in 9th. Wow. Okay, we started 4th, finished 3rd, got our first podium of the season. It was just really tense. I had to have every bit of concentration just lasered onto the track. Anyway, in real life, this was the scene of Heinz-Harald Frenzen's first ever Grand Prix win, a very popular one, it has to be said. He took the lead in the pit stops, then there was a gearbox issue for Villeneuve, so he retired, and Frenzen held off a charging Schumacher at the end to win for the first time, a result he described as like oil on my soul. Irvine would make it 2 Ferraris on the podium, while Fisichella would take a very popular 4th place, while Alesi had a strong result too. He quietly went about his business, finishing 5th. He gained 9 places on race day to do so. Nice work. As for my target, based on the previous discussions, I have no idea what to go for. If it's wet, I'd be happy to walk away with points after starting on the wrong tyre. If it's dry, it's going to be a fight to try and, hold on to the win, so I'd go for a podium. So I'm going to say Alesi's real life 5th place, which I know from pole by 5 seconds you think, are you mad? But as you understand, there are mitigating circumstances. So I hope it's dry, and I hope we have a competitive race, and hopefully we can do the business. It is dry. Okay. Oh, this is going to be tense. I have no idea how good my setup's going to be. But the lights go on, and they go out. Schumacher jumps us at the start, as I expected he would. We have the speed at this part of the track. Can I get a move done before here? We go alongside. Oh no, I have to back out. We have Panis right behind us. I'm sorry I'm not commentating much, but I need to focus. Just like last year, that chicane will provide a bit of respite. Need to keep Schumacher in our sights. We are slow there, though, it seems. Okay, need to not focus on Panis. Come on. Eyes forward. So Sector 1 definitely the place for us to gain some time. And the chicane. We need to work on the bits in between. That was awful. It's just a couple of pinch points. Couple of corners where I seem to lose all the time, and then elsewhere I seem to gain loads of time. Oh, Schumacher charging away through that middle sector. Ugh, no! Might have to get elbows out blocking wise. Ooh! Oh, I absolutely lucked out there. Oh dear. Oh, come on, focus, focus, focus. Christ, that was on the edge then, trying to get through there. Pretty much caused a traffic jam into the final chicane there. Jesus. That middle section is a complete disaster for us, and we are saved by that chicane. That looked like a Williams behind me. I think Jacques Villeneuve has cleared Olivier Panis. That is not the heat I need right now. Christ. I've got 4 laps to go, and I've got one very simple objective. I've got to keep that Williams behind me. Alright. I mean, that's not really, it's not relevant, is it? It's interesting how Schumacher has raced away, and now we're actually starting to almost hold him. Definitely got a bit scrappy when I had the train of cars behind me. Oh. I changed it way too early then. Just got to keep him behind me. It was actually one of the better middle sectors I've had. That was a poor corner. Getting lots of accidental lookbacks now. I'm getting so scrappy now. I'm just on the edge. I keep touching the edge of the track. Maybe if I'd been more aggressive on lap 1 and gotten ahead of Schumacher. Maybe I could have kept him behind. But once he's clear, he's gone. I've got 1 lap to keep Villeneuve behind me. Considering he was 9th and I was 1st, I think Villeneuve will be very happy with the reduction that he's had today. But even if I can make sure I still just take 2 points out of his lead, out of the gap, that's everything. I'd make all the difference come the end of the season. Just focus now. Just haven't worked out to carry the speed through corners like that, because I seem to just come to such a stop. He's right there. I think we're going to hang on. We do hang on. Oh! And once again, Imola on this game, on the ragged edge. Well, disappointing to lose the lead, but very, very happy that I was able to hang on and stay ahead of Jacques Villeneuve. Michael Schumacher deservedly wins, taking the lead off the line and driving away. We finish 2nd, we stay ahead of Villeneuve. Yes, Olivier Panis gets his first points of the season, good to see him on the board. Irvine 5th and Berger 6th. Quite surprising to see that I ended up with the fastest lap of the race. So obviously, if I could have thread it together, I could have been quicker. And the Drivers' Championship is still looking tasty, so the gap down to 2 between Villeneuve and Schumacher at the top, a vital first win of the season for Schumacher. We move up to 3rd ahead of Frentzen and cut the gap between ourselves and Villeneuve to 6 points, so that's good. We're staying with them for now, very, very important result today. And then, yeah, Frentzen from Irvine from Berger. In the Constructors, the gap is now down to just 5 points between Williams and Ferrari. As for us, we're only 11 points behind Williams, so yes, we fall back a little bit again. Actually, we'll close the gap this time around, because we'll have scored 7 points to Villeneuve's 4. However, the fight for 4th place has just hotted up. Prost enters the mix thanks to Olivier Panis, so McLaren, Jordan and Prost all on 3 points. Now, I don't want to be overly positive. If anything, this might put a bit of pressure on me, but the last 2 occasions we have raced here in a Justice 4 series, we've won. If it's completely dry sessions all the way through, absolutely. If it's completely wet sessions all the way through, based on that qualifying performance, I would also wager absolutely. The problem is, it's not going to be that. The real threat of being on the wrong tyres has now fully revealed itself to me about how much that could screw us over if we're in a good position. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for everyone who interacts on this series. Since I've come back, the engagement on this series has been incredible. So thank you so much to everyone who's watched and commented. I really appreciate it. And yeah, we're off to the streets of Monaco very, very soon. Thanks for watching.